Hello everybody, my name is Algam, and welcome back to Signalis. Previously, we saved Issa from an unspeakable horror, met Adler, and kind of got a sense of what's been going on in this facility, entered through the gates of eternity, I guess, and have learned that apparently we have been in one big cycle of some sort. Also, there is significantly more meat in the facility the second time around. Ugh, even in the save file, the location is messed up. Okay. Ah, yes. Oh my god, there's so many more of you creeps here. Well, let's see if there's anything that's different. Well, I mean, obviously there's something different. I mean, look at the giant pulsating mass of meat here. What was the combination to this? 224512. Let's see if this works again. Ah, it does. And there is the key card again. Classroom key. Okay. Is there anything? Any more? Huh? I really do. Okay, well, there's so many damn moths around here. Okay, so there's you. There's you. Okay, you're not dead yet. You know, I should probably be saving that revolver ammo. I'll be right back. Alright, let's see here. Whoa, oh my god! I apologize for that. I know that some of you are not a big fan of loud screeches like that, but... Okay. When I get oh. I feel like that's just a tad bit unfair, you know? Having them right there at the gates. Alright. Use the classroom key. There should have been a... Yeah, there's the hole. Actually, now I think about it, the hole's actually larger this time. Sure, why not? We've jumped in enough giant meat holes, okay? So, this is nothing new to us. You've changed. Wait, we're turning into... It's like everything was taken apart and put back together by someone who doesn't understand how it works. I have become whole again. Adler, you're kinda looking a bit more fleshy. I wear no mask. And I hate everything. Perhaps this is hell. The space intentionally left blank. And now... Rotfront. Ooh, I'm really digging this. Wait, is this like something that's like... Don't tell me this is something that's what? I don't like that I can look in there. But that looks like the same room as in the beginning. And even on the desk, it's like that's the king in yellow, right? Yeah, looks like the moons. Yeah. Oh. It's probably like moon cycles for each of the planets, right? But yeah, don't tell me that this whole flesh thing is like shifting the fabric of reality to the will of whoever has it. Well, let's see what's around here. Okay, that looks like more that I don't want to see. Safe code. Not safe code, but you know what I mean. Also, I never mentioned this, but each of the floors... Okay, well, I'm not going to be able to get far in this area. Wait. No. Do I not have a save? Well, this sucks. But yeah, the music on each of the floors has been different. I'm impressed. And now we have more... I forgot. Okay, I meant to use my pistol. But I suppose it's all the same anyway. That was a shield enemy, so... Makes no difference. Except when you have things crawling out of walls, I guess. Great. I can't even open those doors. This was completely useless. Right now, anyway. But yeah. We have certainly entered new dimensions. Ow. Okay. Man, this grenade launcher ammo is really, really good. I'd seen people saying that wasn't that great, and that really... It sucked a lot. Maybe there's an update later on that made it better. Hello there, my friend. You had a stun baton, so I'll just do that just in case. I knew it, you scumbags. Is that the new save terminal? Nope. Well... Okay, this is all this is a lot of lore, a lot of stuff. So, Type 84 submachine gun? Oh my goodness, I need that in my hands right now. Locksmith said it would take at least a period until the replacement key is done. My niece currently has the only other key, but she's still at the hospital right now. Camilla Yeung. Through the block ward of Sector C, there are rumors that there is an Imperial spy active in your area. A Protector Special Operations unit has been dispatched from Eon headquarters on Hymet to investigate and should arrive within 6 to 12 cycles. Needless to say, should they be successful, this will not reflect well on your record. You know what to do. As every season, your performance will be subject to review by local command soon. Remember that this site review will determine if you will be marked for replacement. I understand that you need entry to the bookstore for your patrol, but we do not have a spare key for the front door. However, you can use the back entrance to get into the store. It's secured with a keypad. The code is the birthday of my daughters. Note they were born in Veneta. Check the last 6 digits of their PKZ numbers. Kind regards, Anja Ito. No. Okay, and then that's how I make sure that I can access those. Well, nothing else to be gained here. Yes. A submachine gun, submachine ammo, and a save room. Thank goodness. This game has been quite evil lately, though. Like, in parts 1 and 2 of, like, the videos, it was, I'll be honest, it was quite slow. And now it's ramped up to such unbelievable speeds. Also, no. Also, I'm going to burn this. Because the shield ones are the most annoying ones to deal with. What's this go to? I'm so used to clicking start in order to access inventory. Oh, nice. That's something I need to stun prod. It's locked. That's closed. And there's a bunch of enemies in here. Ow. Okay, I'm going to need more firepower for that room. There's just all sorts of horrible things now, isn't there? But yeah, it's really picked up. Just in the past few sections alone. Yeah, lore room. Grenade shells. Things coming from the ground. Okay. I'll come back to challenge that later. Alright. What's this say? Block ward. It's your duty. Report suspicious elements immediately to the block ward. I'm guessing that's like a block warden? Alright, hello there. And I know there's one more of your friends over here. This is really powerful. Is there nothing else here? I swear if it's just, here's some more ammo, and... well, that feels like a bit of a waste of time. Okay, what's over here? Stuff in the floors, I imagine, right? It's us. It looks like there's a playing card embedded in the paint of the painting. The paint layer is too thick to remove the card without dissolving the paint first. I'm guessing... I guess there was some stuff going on at the facility before we came here. And that whenever we got here, I guess perhaps we were, you know, we were so badass, we got through all of the challenges and managed to make it to the center of where all of the problems are going on. But as a result of our own desires, and us falling in love with Ariane, we ended up screwing up a whole bunch of things. And now the whole facility's a wreck. Now, whether or not it was us that caused this whole catastrophe to occur, and that's something I guess we'll figure out later on, as we read more notes and get more lore, but for now, I'd like to think that we are the honorable hero that did not cause this whole catastrophe to occur. Or at least we weren't the sole reason for it happening. Okay, so in this room there was a whole bunch of things going on. It's too dark to see. Oh, come on. Just shoot! Shoot, damn it! Stolen document. Replica. Okay. Carefully selected by Eon, exemplary citizens of the nation are permanently cryogenically preserved in neural archives, each becoming a neural pattern for a new replica model. To preserve the image of the replica as an uncorruptible ideal, the original gestalt is erased from records and public memory. During the production process, when experienced bioresonant technicians copy that neural pattern to a new unit, majority of episodic memories are altered and suppressed. While the resulting replica maintains the skills and personality of the original gestalt, it will be incapable to recall specific events from the life of the donor under normal circumstances. This ensures the replica performs its duties without distractions created by personal memories of the donor. Oh no. However, even the best maintained replica unit will eventually be exposed to stimuli that may cause gestalt memories to resurface. While units degraded in such a way pose no particular danger, like all units with persona degradation, they will eventually lose many of their advantages over gestalt workers. Because persona degradation is usually difficult to identify from the outside, bioresonance is used by command units to surveil units under their command. Generally, it is recommended to swiftly decommission and replace units before their productivity decreases, or they begin to show clear signs of individuality. When ammunition is rationed, alternative ways of decommissioning may be deployed at the discretion of the local operational command. Okay, I think I know what's going on now. Seriously, was the only reason it was saying, hey, it's too dark to see. Is it only because I was going to stomp on something and it just wouldn't let me do it? Hello there. Again, I have no ammunition, actually. Yeah, again, some metal debris is caught in the late whale's netting. Okay, I don't know how that relates to what I need, but I'm low in health, and I'm about to die. It appears I'm going to die soon, and all of this wonderful progress will be lost. Is there something I don't need? Well, I guess I do have this, so I could... I keep forgetting about stuff like that. But anyway, so... I'll find a safe house first. A safe area. Teacher's evaluation area in Yale. The girl without a doubt is remarkably odd, certainly due to her being raised solely by her mother, rather than by a community of good people overseen by a block warden as is normal these days. Her obsession with paintings, music, and other such nonsense was clearly implanted during her time living in the mountains on that desolate radio post. And surely, her friendship with those Venedan-born Ito sisters Also exposed her to some of the questionable literature that is illegally sold in their parents' bookstore. She does not seem to understand that these distractions are no longer acceptable now, that she must partake in the society of our nation like anyone else. Personally, I can only hope military service will beat those frivolous ideas out of her in a way that this school has failed to do so far. Is this a gift? So we need a frequency for that. Okay. Or at the very least, it's not one that I would know immediately. We'll have to come back for that some other time. Ah, thank the heavens. An easier way to get back. And do I happen to have a thermite flare on me? No. Okay. Monfest celebrations cancelled over safety concerns. The seasonal Monfest celebration, a young but well-established tradition in most Rotfront sectors, will not be allowed to take place until further notice, the Protector Public Office has announced today. There is credible threat to public safety that is currently under Protector investigations. Citizens are only allowed to leave home for work and report all suspicious activities to the block warden. When pressed about the rumors of an Imperial spy living in Sector C, the Protector Public Office only repeated their appeal to citizens to report all suspicious activities to a Protector. Well, this place is rather awful. Okay, so very easy way to get back over there. I don't believe there's anything in the rooms down below. 0512. Okay, I guess I'm going to get multiple keys that I'll have to use. But yeah. So I'm guessing we're made from the memories of the person that Ariane loved. Perhaps it went something like we were about to die, or either of old age or something like that. And it was like, we want to live forever, you know? We want to be with our loved one for eternity. Perhaps she didn't know what was going to happen, and, you know, this ended up being the result. It is really hard to wrap my head around it all. Especially when I'm in the thick of, you know, having to kill a bunch of things. Okay, well that was just unfair, alright? There's a repair or ammo, that's nice. A diskette. Okay, so I guess it's time to head back to the room. After all, I have too many items and I don't want to go exploring quite yet. Because it's like, I'll just end up killing them. Because if there are enemies there, I'll just end up killing them. And then I'll have like a full pack. And I'll end up having to kill them again eventually. So, blue diskette. Antenna. What is this? Okay, so I probably need to find where we are. Right? Find out my location. And then find out how to tune that, right? Due to the power rationing, only a limited number of antennas in the grid are powered at a time. To determine which antennas are currently powered, use the antenna program to triangulate the correct antenna. Take note of the antenna where the test signal can be heard on both dishes. In the transmit program, enter the antenna number and select the correct sound file to broadcast. Okay, that looks like a job for the photo module. And this is going to take a really, really long time to solve, so I'll be right back once it's solved. Oh, I need to set my... It seems that's You know what, we'll come back to this, alright? I'm not quite sure what this does, but... we'll figure it out eventually. So there's magpie and there was bell something. Probably need a document for that, right? Well, this is all sorts of acetone. Yeah, so all sorts of weird crap that I don't want to even imagine what's going on in here. Be right back as soon as I offload stuff. Okay. And of course, meat grinder seems to be broken. I mean, I still wouldn't want to drop down it, but... guess we have to. Is this the cafeteria? What's this? No space to carry the tarot card tower. Fantastic. Let's get out of here first. Probably should have gone to the upper area first, I guess. Oh, there wasn't an open area. Okay. I guess I just have to go and battle through the gauntlet of enemies first. 93. Strib. There we go. And there's only you fellows left, eh? What the? Is there something there? I mean, it gave me the option to aim there, I don't know why. That requires a key. I guess we're in like some sort of subway area? This is a save point, but it had the eye thing on it, so that's disturbing. Okay, let's carry only the bare essentials for the moment. Just so that I can pick a bunch of stuff up. What the hell? Moldy rations are scattered on the table. Okay, got that. Ah, the key. Okay, we can go up into the area with that needed it. What is this? Well, I guess there's no chance to really ponder about that, eh? Because we got more important things to deal with. Is this supposed to be a sort of in-between for each of the floors? Looks like it. So there's many paths to get to each floor. The Red Eye. There exists a strange folklorish idea in many sectors of Rotfront related to pareidolia. The tendency to see meaningful images in random patterns, like seeing a face in an ink blot or letters in a smudge of dirt. It is well known that the so-called Red Eye is simply an anticyclonic storm produced by a high-pressure region in the atmosphere of Rotfront's planet. Yet for some of the early settlers of Rotfront, this natural phenomenon has become symbolic of their struggle and way of life. The red spot in the sky became a perfect metaphor for the ever-present surveillance by the Protectors and the tight grip of the central government on Hyman. Even today, the idea of an unblinking, watchful eye observing their every move still resonates strongly with the people here. During the celebration of Monfest at the end of each season, adult citizens will sometimes give students ration marks that have been dipped in red paint. Officially, the red paint is said to represent the blood of those who died in the revolution, but the red coins share an eerie resemblance to that red eye. Or is this just pareidolia, too? Should you ever receive one of these red eye ration marks, remember to clean off the paint with acetone or a similar paint thinner. Spending or re-gifting paint-covered coins is considered to bring bad luck. Okay, so now we know what the acetone is, and we know that we are eventually going to get a red coin. 224. Yes. The only problem with these enemies is that it makes me imagine of what people with tinnitus would hear. Hello there. Trying to get rid of that nuisance first. God, you're strong. Although I guess I could just, not deal with you. Wiedervereinigung. Jeden Preis. Reunification. Reunification at any cost. Overall defense cannon, battery, Veneta 12. Bouillon and Ketez in our crosshairs. Artillery divisions of the People's Army. It's not really much of a inspirational poster that I would want posted up, but whatever, you are free to use whatever decorations you want to use. Great, it's this. Do I even have enough ammo for this? I'm not sure if I do. I don't. Okay, well, I should probably get out of here first, then. Where's the safe room? There's a magpie box up there, so I probably need to use a... What is it? Oh, I am back here. It's a good... Well, actually, well, I'll be right back. The patient key. Wow. Fantastic. More puzzles. Dream Diary. 6th night. I dreamt I was an imperial farmer. I embraced my lover in the red deserts of Kitez when a storm consumed us, the sand grinding us down until nothing remained. I was a worker in the mines of Lang when I was consumed by a shapeless mass of flesh, my flesh joining with the flesh of many others, until only my bones remained. My mind joined the collective of flesh, which persists beyond death. As a storm raged in the sky, I fell from a ruined skyscraper on Veneta, but I never reached the ocean below. I kept falling, when suddenly lightning struck the building, and I woke up. I was floating in the sunless sea below the ice of Rotfront, when I saw a large creature move in the darkness below me, in the moon's dark core. So, okay, that's going to be how we figure out this puzzle. Although, I guess we are going from different planets. What was it? I believe Sierpinski was on Lang, right? Okay, I was wondering, like, I don't see any enemies. What? I have no enemies. What could you possibly be talking about? Is this what you want? No. What about 160? Yeah, that seemed to have something. Yeah, well, there's something else apparently. Well, that was a pointless expedition, I guess, but where else do we need to go? Oh, well, let's just head, I guess, actually over here and see if there's any other stuff in the doors there. Also, I'm not going to use a grenade launcher on only one enemy here. Yep, just burn and die. Well, yeah. Safe. Some thermite. I probably shouldn't have picked that up immediately. Safe, which I don't know the code for. How about a RAR? How about... you know what? Let's not, alright? Let's try to figure this out the way that it was intended to be figured out. Although, does the butterfly give a hint? What's the deal with this? I should probably take a picture of it, right? And then there's the diary. Bioresonance technology and its limitations. No other technology has shaped our nation as bioresonance has. Would we ever have been able to free ourselves from the stranglehold of the Empire without the support of replicas? Essential technologies like climaforming and induced gravity would be impossible without bioresonance technology. Despite that, it feels like we've made little effort to really understand or replicate bioresonant effects. with conventional technology. Our progress in the development of electronics and microprocessors has stagnated for nearly a century now, as we focus solely on new ways to instrumentalize this barely understood phenomenon. Take replica production, for example. The process of duplicating a neural pattern from a Gestalt donor to a replica brain is still not fully understood. How does synchronicity happen? Why is the duplicate imperfect? What happens to pre-existing patterns in the receiving brain? Recreating a replica purely with microprocessors and digital programming may be far out of reach, but I believe we've become overly dependent on a poorly understood technology, controlled solely by a few gifted individuals. It may not be long before we're back where we were under the Empire. Bunch of revolutionary nonsense. Those died, we set our sights on that and that. You know, we gotta live with our decisions. We just have to keep moving forward. Ah, fantastic, it looks red. The lovers. Some repair spray, and then we should be good to go. I guess we didn't check all of the metro platform area yet, so I don't think there was really anything else of value there, but I guess it doesn't hurt to check, right? Which is where I got the tarot card. That's locked. Doesn't open. Let me guess. This other door also... It does open. Okay. Also, I just noticed... That is extremely creepy. There's just an outline of a burnt corpse there. Well, as long as I don't run, I should be able to just walk past it, right? Yeah, because strangely enough, sometimes the best strategy is to just simply walk. Take your time and walk. What is this? Why is there so many puzzles? Okay, so what's in here? Just a way to get... Wait. The layout kind of mimics, Actually, never mind. It doesn't mimic the, layout of the sub-level 3 and 4 in the mining facility. Okay, well... that kind of told us nothing. Let's also check the computer again, right? I'm just gonna fiddle around with it. Skip ahead to whenever something happens. Wait, that's different. Bells. Oh, okay. Okay, now I get it. Okay, so we go back to the magpie room. We set the two antennae to the right direction. We go back to the magpie room, and we play that sound. Okay. I was wondering why I wasn't getting anywhere. And what the whole purpose of that polytone and whatnot was. So, we go up here. One of these goons is probably gonna wake up at some point, but... Here we go. the store key. Pick up the star. Don't worry, we can listen to that. We can listen to that message as much as we want later on. Right now, we need to, I guess, go to the storeroom, right? Guess it's that over there? Yeah, I mean, I would think storeroom, commercial corridor. I would think that that's where it goes, but I live for moments like that when it's like if you're trying to figure out a puzzle and then it all just suddenly clicks together, right? Oh. The door is blocked by massive flesh. Okay, well, I can't go into there anymore. It's really the shield ones that I would have the most problems with. That is still very creepy. I don't even know why it's there. There's no reason for it to be there. Just don't come over here. What even are you? You are so goddamn tall. Like, those ones are like the general purpose, I guess. Was it Elster units or the Yule units? Wrong area. But I don't know what the extremely giant ones are. .8mm ammo. Developer fluid, I need that. Yeah, this is what I saw whenever I was making the thumbnail. People's Army 5th Venetan Infantry Division Unit 12. Fukuyama Birgit, Huang Anna, Ito Lilith, Liang Rebecca, NG Elise, Park Notberga, Seo Alina, Wang Helena. So I'm assuming that that's Ito Lilith. Which that could... It's funny that the other Ito sister has the same injury in the same area. Well, not funny, but it's like it's a funny coincidence. Let me guess, it's a tarot card? No, it's that. Okay. Well, we can go and do that right now, actually. You know what? Why am I sneaking around those things? Why am I sneaking around these? I don't need to sneak around it. They're rather slow. Well, I mean, I guess I don't want to risk taking any more damage than I've already taken. Look at this photograph. Son. Leaving. I've been found out. I'm sure the white-haired girl working at the photo store in Sector C is bioresonant. Be careful. They don't pay me enough to take any more risks. I'm on the next ship to Catez tomorrow. Meet me at the docks in Sector N if you want to bail too. Son. So I have 4 tarot cards? There's still more I need. Oh. Well, isn't that fantastic? I can't... What? Why? Okay, so those are up again. Thankfully, I don't have to deal with them. Since they were in a rather awful spot anyway. No! Doors blocked by massive flesh. Okay. So it looks like this area, I guess, is completely closed off. Eh? Well, isn't that fantastic? I am completely and utterly blocked off from the world. Oh, wait. It could be... because I see something in there. It could be that that wall of flesh is going to eventually get big enough where it's going to destroy the netting, right? Either that or I'll get an item of some sort that will let me destroy the netting there. And then I can go and pick up whatever's in there. And then there's, I believe, 2 more tarot cards that I left inside the inventory area. Inside the storage. And then yeah, then we should be good. Ugh, it's a lot more musty in here. I mean, what else is there? What letters do we have available to us? We have L, E, F, A, R, N, L, E, F, A, R, N. What? I never entered that room? Okay, so I definitely can't go down that other corridor area. It's overrun with stuff. Okay, well... the door's blocked by a mass of flesh. There's no way through. Yeah, probably once upon a time I would have been able to go there, but not anymore. Okay. Let's pop this bad boy in and see what's up. The label says patience. And we're probably going to see Ito. Well, might as well read through all of it, right? So for Gabrielle, suffered from chronic asthma, osteoporosis, severe hearing loss, cochlear implantation requested. Rosvita, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, multiple sclerosis, insomnia, patient is forgetful about her own medication. Voltraud, irritative bronchial asthma, did not react well to antibiotics. Oh, there's 2 That's weird. Well, I'll talk about it later. Ulrich, irritative bronchial asthma, doctor notes have been removed. Saskia, bronchial infection, unknown cause. Rebecca, antidepressant ration was doubled. Sinus infection. Nikolai claims to be unable to take part in communal morning exercises. I'm gonna take a guess and say that some of these are probably the developers. Because they're the only ones with faces. Well, save that one for later. Siegfried. Irritated bronchial asthma, contact dermatitis, repeated contact to chemical irritants during work. Okay, now Ariane. Insomnia, bruising, premature acromotrichia. Premature acromotrichia. Doctor notes have been removed. She was a radio officer. Date of birth is 16S6PA. Now the Ito sisters. Shop assistant, minor fracture left shin, double fracture right arm, major laceration to the forehead, regularly treated for small lesions, very prone to accidents. And Erica, university student, sprained ankle grade 1, very active in sporting activities. Wasn't there a document saying something about, what is it? That it was for Ito? The code is the birthday of one of my daughters. They born in vanilla, check the last 6 digits of their PKZ numbers. The last 6 digits of the PKZ numbers, you say? Okay, so there's no chance I'm going to remember that. Oh, I can also just download it, so that's adorable. It's just my little sprite there. Okay, now with that, I should be able to access the keypad room and be able to get in. So let's see. Uh, 560524 and actually it's the same, so all right. Who's in here? It doesn't look like there's anyone in here, at least. The Song of the Gods. Possession and distribution of this publication is prohibited and punishable by the 4th Cultural Protection Act. Exists a connection between all of us that few are fully aware of. A song that we all dance to, but few can hear. This deep vibration of the cosmos cannot just be heard and felt. We all resonate in harmony with it, shaping it, deforming it around us. Those select few who can consciously perceive it often fear it. Too oppressive is the sound of the stars, too invasive the noise of the unaware around them, polluting the song with their fickle emotions. But every once in a while, some are born that cannot only hear and play this music of the worlds, but who can conduct it, gifted individuals capable of manipulating the essence of the world around them. Many believe that the Grand Empress is such a being. Her immense will bent humanity into the Empire of Yusin and lifted us into the stars. It was her power that imbued life into the first of the machine servants that now carry the weight of the Empire on their carbon steel backs. So, in other words, there's magic. I couldn't find her. I've looked everywhere, but she's not here anymore. I can't go on. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Forgive me. Okay. Prometheus. Here sit I, forming mortals after my image, a race resembling me, to suffer, to weep, to enjoy, to be glad, and thee to scorn, as I. You know, the saddest part about all of this is just that we're probably her sister. The picture is badly damaged. A photograph of Issa wearing a school uniform. Death. Man. The resonant phenomena. Synchronicity phenomena that are meaningfully related yet lack a causal connection. We've yet to discover the true source of the ability of the mind to alter the physical world. Yet creating physical phenomena remotely, simply by consciously or unconsciously willing them into existence, forms the basis for the entire field of bioresonance technology. Before the advent of bioresonance technology, acausal correlations were often falsely interpreted simply as chance. Many phenomena such as remote viewing, doppelgangers, or the Pauli effect have since been classified as synchronistic phenomena related to bioresonant effects. The world we live in would be impossible without bioresonance, but its origins remain unclear. If it was truly a divine gift from outer space, as the late Empress claimed, why was she defeated by a great revolutionary who had no such divine powers? Rows of dusty books. I don't have time to read these right now. That's not where I wanted to go. So Ito Isa has just been turned into a blood stain on the ground. I don't like that. And when I say I don't like that, I mean that in the sense of I'm sad. That looks like a auto-injector anyway. It's nothing too useful, and I'll come back for it. So with that, we have all of the tarot cards. And we can now go and do the tarot table. I'll go also pick up the auto-injector, alright? Oh, come on! Seriously? Okay, well, looks like my plans to pick up the auto-injector have been foiled by the wall of flesh, so looks like we're just gonna go and do the tarot card stuff instead. Wait, I thought I had all the tarot cards. There's one I'm missing? Oh, yeah, that's right. The butterfly room. Still have yet to figure out the mystery behind that one. Hello, post-production Algam. The answer to this one lies in the butterfly wings. You can kind of make out what each of the letters are and the patterns. But I was very stupid. I thought it was going to be referring to one of the previous units. You know how they kind of shorten it to 4 letters? Yeah, that's what I thought they were going for, but turns out that's not it. And I wasted, I think, either an hour or so. So yeah, sorry about the inconvenience. Back to you, past Algam. I think I get it. I think it's A, and then an O, and then an S? Is that what I'm supposed to see there? Well, or an N. There could also be an N. Okay, I mean, there's that 3 there. So Eon. Well, okay, now I feel pretty stupid about this. Ew. There's chrysalis in there. Pretty weird hobby to have there, but who am I to judge? And here I am thinking, oh, it's gotta be a 3. It's gotta be a... God, I'm stupid. And turn that on. Oh. Okay. Well, now that we have that, we just have to head back and probably adequately equip ourselves with weapons, and then we can finally get out of this place. Oh, it's dark. Okay, let me guess. There's things in here now? Oh, it's... The light well above has been consumed by the mass of meat, releasing some debris that was caught in the nuts above. The dial ring. And I'm guessing that's supposed to be me there, right? An Elster unit. And that was like that, just so we couldn't, like, solve the puzzle through trial and error right off the bat. And yeah, I kind of realize now that I needed a better picture. Be right back. Okay, so high mat. Beyond is a full moon. Veneta is a... What is it? Not a waxing crescent. Waning crescent? So Heimat and Rotfront should probably be switched, I believe. Okay, yep, that's not creepy at all, but this leads us back into the room we were in beginning. Yep, once again that's closed. There's a bunch of locks there. Black and white pictures of the paintings Ariane used to make. The national flag. It's meaningless. The computer screen is blank. Old Imperial serials. Ariane loved reading these. Textbooks on radio operation. They used to belong to Ariane's mother. An old wooden wardrobe. Ariane used to keep her clothes in here. Yep, and that's still locked, and we still don't have a key. The last seal has been broken. It's time to go home. Pick up the king in yellow. No, not yet. Ariane's old radio transmitter. It's still transmitting. There's something there. The door won't open yet. A light switch. I don't need to turn off the light. Well, our only option is to pick up the king in yellow. Oh, great. The safe is gone. We don't have anything in our inventory. Workforce assignment for young Ariane. We have been informed that your compulsory military service period was recently completed. According to our files, you have previously graduated from Mandelbrot Polytechnical High School in Rotfront Sector C on R34.59C, and have recently submitted an application for a military service assignment, the Penrose program. You have been processed by Eon Workforce Assignment. Previous work experience. Store clerk, compulsory military service, long-range radio operations officer training. Should you not be accepted by a military service program by the end of the season or find other employment, you'll be assigned the following workplace. Sierpinski Production and Mining Facility on Lang. Auntie's note. Ariane, I left some of yesterday's dinner in the fridge for you. You can warm it up when you get back from school. Please pick up the books your uncle ordered from the Ito bookstore on your way home. Remember to leave some space in your school bag for them this time so they don't get wet. Well, that's a not-so-subtle way of telling us that we need some item space for whatever is about to happen. My dearest Ariane, I'm so glad to hear you're feeling better again. I was very worried when I heard from your aunt that you're in the hospital again. I still remember how you used to get sick so much as a child. Please don't overexert yourself, okay? The photo he sent me is very interesting. What a strange coincidence that she looks so much like you. You could be twins. Perhaps she is related to us somehow? Though I don't know anyone named Sio in our family. From the looks of it, it was shot on Veneta. Your military service will begin soon, so you might be wearing a uniform like her soon enough. Please send me a photo when that happens. Love, Mother. Ah, okay. Ugh, come on. We're at the end and you give me pistol ammo? Really? The door has vanished. Well, it gave me only 20 pistol ammo? I mean, I guess that means I should be able to beat this with only the pistol. You know what, that's what I'll do. Even though I really don't think this thing is all that useful. One last hurrah using the pistol. So, this is the end. Leave forever? Well, it's a good thing I saved. So this is the end, eh? The end of a long journey. It was fun. It was really fun. But now it's time for us to face the truth. And well, yeah. Adler's note. All efforts to contain this illness have been in vain. All Gestalt workers have succumbed to it, leaving only dark shadows on walls and floors where they died. And soon all of us replica will have lost our senses and turned to the writhing masses of flesh. I now believe it was not an infectious disease, nor some form of poison or radiation. It was a slow corruption of reality itself. As I've relived the same cycle over and over, each time details changed. Things are twisted, added, removed. How long until it all turns to nothing but noise? Oh, so that's what that stain on the wall was. A red dream. A crashed ship. A strange gate. A hole in the ground. An island beyond reach. Memories from other lives. Dreams of suffering and loneliness. A promise. A search for someone lost. I saw her. In the red emptiness waiting for me. We made a promise. As the memories of a stranger rushed into my mind, I felt the borders of myself blur. Now, I can no longer tell where Falk ends and Elster begins. Where Falk? What? Stop. You must turn back. There is nothing for you there. You've tried so many times, and you've failed every time. Don't you see that you're ruining everything? This is your final warning. Well, okay, Adler kinda makes a good point there, right? I guess it's time for us to turn back and return home. It was a fun journey, but... Wow, okay, I wasn't expecting it to actually do anything. Okay, let's see. There's nothing in particular here. Wait. What? Excavation Team C. Magpie. It's all the same, eh? Wait, hold on a second. Met with Colibri, as usual, and an extended argument. That woman just always has to have the last word. Still, we both agreed that the Elster unit was a good investment, so no adjustments will need to be made for now. Another boring day, even the paperwork is uninteresting and trivial lately. On the way back to my room, I saw another new star unit hit her head on the doorframe. I had to go down to the mining site today for scheduled inspection. The new Elster unit was showing some surveying equipment to me, when something she said about planets and stars suddenly made me realize what the dial reminded me of. An astronomical calendar. I'll have to investigate further at once now that my shift is over. The little enigma of that box could only distract me for so long. All it contained was notes. Not quite sure what to do with the box yet. Would it make a nice gift for the commander? Maybe I should ask Colibri what she thinks. In a fit of adventurousness, I decided to try something new for dinner, and promptly regretted it. I could barely stomach the taste. Such a detestable combination of sweet and savory. It made me sick. Diary filled. I've not yet ordered a new one. Okay. So maybe this one actually has something new. Halfway through the meeting, she stormed out of the room for no discernible reason. While incredibly rude of her, I didn't particularly mind, since I've had quite the annoying headache ever since morning. I had a dream tonight, the first one in a long time. There was a young woman, her hair white as snow, and I was conducting some sort of test. I had a deck of cards with astronomical symbols on them, but I can't remember what I was doing with them. Had to go down to the mining site. We're still waiting for that new Elster unit we ordered. The shipment was delayed by several cycles, but the excavation process is still on schedule, so it shouldn't be a problem as long as no more staff gets sick. Finally, I managed to open the strange box. Snow notebook. For some reason, I feel like I somehow knew beforehand, as if I had already opened the box before. Did I dream it? Apparently, there's more rumors of an infectious disease spreading among the Gestalt workers. Could it be another flu outbreak? The timing is quite concerning. Oh, okay. Yeah, and then this is the notebook that we had. So this one talks about... This one's the one that we found way early on in the game. This one talks about whenever he ordered the Elster unit. And then this one talks about the Elster unit actually being here. No, I shouldn't have... Why would you give me Nitro Express ammo now? Okay, so, well, the only way forward... Well, the only way to go is forward, so we have to go anyway, but... That is interesting. Sorry, Adler, as much as I would like to turn back. Unfortunately, there is no turning back for us now. Falk's memory. We were dancing to that song they start the broadcast with. We fell asleep watching that movie we had seen before so many times. If only I could take us back to that time when we were happy. These memories are mine now. Why did you return? There's nothing for you here. She'll never dance with us again. No matter what we do, She doesn't even want us anymore. Folk. Both of us. We're incomplete. Let us become whole again. I am fighting an angel of the Lord. I was not expecting it to be like this, but... Ow. I don't know what that first attack was. Heh, using golden spears. What is that? Okay, well, I don't know what that did, but... Just die already. Not me, you. There we go. I suppose that's our opportunity to just start shooting her. So... Strib. Okay. Well, I guess if I just time my shots, this becomes fairly easy, eh? Hell. Is it just that I am doing so much damage that she's not getting the opportunity to do anything? Oh. I'm out of ammo. Maybe I can pick one of these up? I can? I can't use this here. Oh! Oh, wait. No, I see now. Okay. That's why... okay. By the way, I do know that this game does have multiple endings, so... I think I see what I'm supposed to do now, so... First off, I've gotta die. Because I've ran out of ammo. Are you... What's wrong with you? I can't use this here? Oh, I can punch you, though. So I guess there's that. Pick up the spear. Ah, I see. I was supposed to be picking those up. Well, looks like it's not my time to die yet. What is that? Reality slash? I keep picking up oh. No, I see now. Okay. And then whenever she gets stunned, I throw those in her. Okay, I see now. I see what's going on now. Don't worry. Hello there. Can I pick this up, please? Because I desperately need to heal. I can't do anything about those, unfortunately. I don't want to find out. I feel like that should be an instant kill right there. Take that! And now you have shields. And those things are still wandering about. Thank you for your kind donation. But now, soon enough, it's going to be your turn to die. I'm so glad that team... What is it? Oh, whoa. Okay, you just straight up killed her. Oh wait, no, I'm not dying. I'm just getting too far... Ow! Away from her. I should probably wait until... What? Okay. This is fun though. An epic boss fight to end off a really enjoyable game. I don't need any more spears. I already... Do I? No, I don't. I don't need any more. Come on. Just fall already. There we go. Take that. Allow me to return what you gave me. Although I'm really close to dying right now. Okay, so that's why they warned... That's why the game warned you about having extra inventory space. Oh my god, what the hell is happening? What is going on right now? Okay, I shouldn't have... Ugh. Well, it's not too bad right now. I should probably do something about those, right? Okay, just let Falk kill all of those, and then I can finally start getting somewhere at least, right? Okay, those are not the spears that I can pick up. Ow. Come on, if you could just shoot those orbs right at those enemies, that would be very useful. Come on, Falk, you want us to become one, right? Ow! Okay, I'm actually about to die. I think... No, actually, no, not quite yet. What? What's this? Okay, that is other types of ammo. But man... Look, when I started this game, I was not expecting to fight an angel, okay? I was expecting more zombies, more Adler. I was expecting to fight Adler. Maybe more minas, maybe more robots. Not this. Not an agent sent from God. Uh-oh, that's going to... Come on. I've shot you many, many times. There we go. Take that. Ew, now we're in the sewage. Also, you should have no more spears, so... No more of that void spear nonsense. Although it's really hard to shoot you, considering I give up. No, I will not give up. I came here with one purpose, and that was to get my waifu. And I will not be leaving this place until that has occurred. Or until I die, I guess, but... I have 4 bullets left. And I'm now out of ammo, so, yeah, you know, I mean, it was going to happen anyway, right? This God won't forgive you, or something like that. Okay, I think I get it now, what happened. So what happened was, we were the Elster unit that they ordered. And I guess it got delayed. Yeah, it got delayed, is what Adler mentioned. Now the reason it got delayed was because of Ariane. She delayed the transport of us. There was an unopened letter there. I didn't read the unopened letter, but I did kind of look up online what it was supposed to say. And it talked about how it's basically, with units like us, we are not allowed to basically feel anything, right? We should not feel anything, because that's going to screw up a lot of things. Come on. And because we experienced love and emotions, we became corrupted. Which I'm guessing it's because of that that we ended up linking up with Falk and ended up corrupting her. Which ended up leading to this whole mess right here. So we are the cause of all of this. There we go. Take that. Also, there's plenty of repair sprays here, so... What's this, more repair spray? It's rifle ammo, actually. Take a blast from this mighty gun right here. There we go. I'm assuming the rifle is basically just like a one-hit kill, so I'll probably stop using it. Just because it's a wee bit overpowered. And I want this to be a challenge, alright? But not so challenging, you know, like on survival mode. Wait, I didn't pick up another spear, so I wouldn't have been able to do anything anyway. Ow. It's 3 swipes. I mean, I have enough healing items that I could probably just tank that and just focus on damage, right? But yeah. So we are at the epicenter of what happened here. Now she wants to become whole. I don't know what that has to do with us, but... But yeah. Oh my god, there's so many of you crawling out of the woodwork now. Also, I noticed that the area in which we can be in has been significantly declining. I'm guessing we can't be in the dark areas, so else our signal gets cut out. I should have probably picked up the healing items first, but before I pick up the spear, just so I can use those, since... Okay, ow. Come on. Come on, just lay down, alright? You've done enough, Falk. Just fall down, okay? Fall down. And let me present you with that spear that you so graciously gave me. And then we can finally put an end to this madness. Okay, if she doesn't drop soon, I'm just gonna shoot. I'm just gonna shoot her with a rifle. Alright? I will say, it is just a wee bit annoying having to deal with not only the projectiles, the constant projectiles, and the spears. Not yet. But also the shields, because it's like... and the tricky part here is that I can't exactly see where that stuff is. Okay. There we go. Just gotta take it nice and slow, you know? This isn't a race. How many phases are in this? Because it's more than 3. I can't tell if that's hitting me. If those are damaging hits or not, but... Eek. There we go. The final spear. It's time for you to rest, Falk. Violent scene missing. Okay. Now we are one. I've been waiting for this for a long time. Space intentionally left blank. Once again, you've returned. Are you really willing to go through with this once more? You've seen what happens. This world cannot take much more. This may be our last chance. If you go back, it'll all fall apart. I can't let that happen. You selfish monster. The tables have turned. You'll destroy everything. And this time we successfully opened the door. Penrose briefing phase 2. By calculations, blah blah blah. As you approach your search for new worlds will begin. Utilizing the large range sensors, you will scout for valuable resources, habitable worlds, or signs of alien life. Yep. You can't access the map. When I signed up for this mission, I just wanted to get away from everything. I was sick of Rotfront, of school, of the photo store. Sick of the fake smiles and the whispering behind people's backs. When I saw the photo of that soldier, I wondered who she was. Was she happy? Was her family proud of her? Did her comrades love her? Since we looked alike, could I have been like her? But in the end, I just wanted to leave. Nothing I'd done or made ever meant anything to anyone, so why bother? Here I am finally free. I get to be myself and to do what I want. I can finally be happy. So much garbage piled up. Talked some more to the Elster unit. She's different from the replicas I knew back home. Nothing like my teachers or the Blockwart protector. I know she didn't have a choice, but it feels like she's also here because she didn't fit in. It's like we've run away from the world together. At first, I didn't like having someone around, and I was glad that she's quiet and didn't approach me. But lately I've missed having someone I can talk to. It's been so long since I've last seen another person. I never thought I'd miss it. Except her, everything is the same in here, always. Nothing ever changes. Congratulations, you survived 3,000. The end of the operational time of your replica unit approaching, it is time to prepare for the final phase of your mission. If you have not found a suitable world for landing by this point, accept that you will not. Find solace in the thought that others might be successful where you failed. As you are probably aware, your ship's spare parts and rations will soon be depleted. Life support systems and reactor shielding will soon begin to fail, and radiation may begin to leak from the cooling system. We recommend you do not attempt to prolong your suffering by reusing old filters or rationing supplies. Instead, make peace with your fate. We suggest that you ask your replica, while it is still functional, to spare you a slow and agonizing death, or that you take permanent rest in the cryogenic pod. Remember, you will die having served your nation by partaking in a glorious demonstration of our power. You know I jokingly said it really early in the beginning that, wow, they just kind of fling people out in random directions, huh? Another unfinished painting. There was never enough time. I didn't think it was gonna be like that, you know? Had a strange dream. I was listening to the radio with my mother. Like back then, the numbers were on, and Mother was taking notes with a book on her lap. It was that book I saw in the shop window of the bookstore where the twins lived. The one with a hooded yellow figure on the cover. When I went there to buy it, it was gone, and Erica said that the protectors had confiscated it. Or was it Issa? I can't remember. Cycle 1840. Everything is always the same. I feel like I'm trapped inside this ship. I know every bolt on every panel in every room of it. I've seen everything. I've done everything there is to do in here. I can't concentrate on anything. It's like there's this fog inside my head, and whenever I try to do anything, I just can't focus. I want to go outside. I want to breathe fresh air. I want to feel the wind on my face and in my hair. Cycle 2503. I think I lost more hair. I'm sitting here getting older, and every time I wake up, I feel older, weaker, sicker. I get out of breath so easily lately. My back hurts when I sit down. How much longer will this go on? It feels like I'm just slowly dying. Well, I mean, you're aging. Of course, that's what happens. The reactor's cooling system. It's leaking irradiated coolant everywhere. I tried my best to patch it up, but we eventually ran out of spare parts. Man, this is depressing. Cycle 5000-something-9. I'm tired of it all. Every time I go to sleep, I wonder if I'll wake up again. I'm scared that'll be the last time I said goodnight to her. Did I say it right? Will she be okay? What if one of us just won't wake up tomorrow? 5400. I don't want to die. I don't want to live anymore either. Everything is just so exhausting. I just want to lie down and disappear. I just want to sleep. Please just let me sleep. Please just make it stop. Please. There's 2 rooms we can go in. I don't suppose that's me, is it? Wait. I couldn't keep my promise. Despite my best efforts, I eventually fell ill too. It had to end this way. It's time. This is all that's left. Go home? Yes. And here she is. The same as when we left her. Remember our promise. Elster. I can't do it. You have to do it. It's time for this to end. Please. I'm sorry. Thank you. And the scene is just like what we saw, except she had turned into a mound of flesh. Okay, but assuming this is the real ending, First off, that final scene, like I said, it's very reminiscent of whenever we went down into the ship and found her. And I'm guessing we just took the, I guess, equipment from a previous version of ourselves, right? So, I wonder if that means that we... Because the thing is, with that in mind, that could mean that this may not... This also could be not the end, right? It could be yet another cycle in the grand scheme of things. But yeah, this was a really enjoyable game. I'm sorry if I don't really have much commentary. Whenever I play these types of games, I get really, I guess, immersed in it, right? Or whenever I play games in general, I tend to get really immersed in it, you know. You know the joke that people make, like, oh, you gotta be the character, right? Well, whenever I play specifically with these types of games, it's like... I feel, I guess, that sort of pain, in a way. I know it sounds like crazy talk, but... it's just how I play games, right? And these ones... I love them, but I also hate them at the same time. I love them because they're fantastic. A compelling story, gameplay that's good, fantastic art style, fantastic characters as well. And then, whenever you just get to the end, it's like... I guess in a weird way, you kind of don't want it to end, right? You want it to be an eternal feast, a gift that keeps on giving, something that never ends. But at the same time, you know that it has to end. Because, well, what makes the story fantastic is when you get to the end, and whenever you start feeling the emotions that weigh heavily on the characters, and seeing how they resolve. Either they resolve in them finding happiness in a quote-unquote good ending, or it resolves like this, where there is no good ending. It's just sad. It's sad, it's depressing, it's painful. And yeah. Oh, I'm guessing these are like some stories that were written by people. Yeah, stories and then crediting who wrote them. Oh yeah, and then here's the names of the songs. That Moonlight Sonata wasn't in there? I thought for sure it was. Okay, that is actually the end. Okay, see, ending, promise. There is multiple endings. So we saved 57 times, we have loaded 10 times, died 4 times. 1,680 damage taken, 1,374 damage healed. I'm assuming that death cheated, that's if you had the auto-injector, You know, like if you were going to die, you automatically use the injector. So I'm assuming that that's what that was. 282 shots fired. And it's the same as usual. So that was Signalis, which... that was certainly one hell of a trip, especially near the end there. I both love and hate these sort of games. I love them because the story is beautiful yet tragic. It elicits emotions, you feel for the characters, you want Elster to succeed, especially near the end when you find out more about what's going on and why she keeps going through this cycle. But that's just not what's going to happen. She's going to get to that place again. She's going to find Ariane, and once again, she's going to have to kill her. So yeah. Now, as for the reason why I hate these types of games, it's because they make me feel sad, incredibly sad. I feel bad for the character, I feel bad for Elster, because I want her to have a happy ending, but I don't imagine she ends up ever finding that happy ending. Either she dies there again, or she continues this cycle that just goes on and on. Well, unless at some point it ends because everything has gone to crap, you just feel sad. Well, maybe not necessarily sad, but you feel empty at the end. Which to me, that's a sign, in a way, of a really good game. If you truly feel something for the characters, you know, whether it be happiness or sadness or anger, I think that means that the game did a really good job of getting character out there, for lack of better phrasing. And with that being said, obviously, I thought the story was tragically beautiful. The characters, I loved the characters, even the ones that we just met on the side. You know, the side characters. I thought the interactions were pretty charming too. The environment is really well crafted in order to kind of give, in the beginning, sort of like, oh, we're just going to this dingy mining facility, into we're going into the demented mindscape of something. And I know I keep saying this, but it's very reminiscent of Silent Hill. And speaking of that, the music. God, the music is what really ties in this entire game together. Especially just with those dramatic moments. The sad moments when Elster tries to pry open the hatch on the ship. Just that really somber song. The somber piano. Which we also hear at the end. It brings the scene from it being, oh, it's sad, okay, to I'm on the verge of tears. I'm about to cry. It may not sound like it, which is partially due to having some time to mull over what I wanted to say for this outro, but every time I see that scene, you know, even in post-editing, I just feel sad. I feel that tightening in my chest. I feel like I want to cry. I don't cry. Unless it's something incredibly sad that shatters my world to bits, I tend not to cry, but I get damn near close. Okay? But on a more lighthearted note, the gameplay, it was fine. You know, it did what it was meant to do. I know that there's like the glaring issue of just, you gotta backtrack, you know, constantly keep going to and from places that you've already been to, constantly visiting your storage space in the safe room. But the devs did address that in an update that expands your inventory space, so really I can't say that it's not my fault for choosing to make it more difficult. But, I mean, regardless of whether it's tedious or not, I really can't say it's necessarily a fault on the developer's part, and it's more of just a natural fault of the gameplay style itself, right? Like, any game that has a limited inventory and has you solving puzzles like that, naturally you are going to run into this issue. there's not really anything you can do, unless you just made it so people could carry as many items on them as you want. But then that takes away the urgency that can come with having a limited inventory space. Because with limited inventory, you have to choose carefully, okay, which guns do I want to bring? I can't just bring the hand cannon, and the pistol, and the shotgun, and the rifle, and the submachine gun, and the flare gun / grenade launcher, while also carrying all of my key items. That makes it a tad bit too easy, since, oh, I ran out of ammo in one gun, I'll switch to the other one. I can understand this fault, and I can forgive it, because I know why it shows up, and I know what its purpose is. It's not as if they chose to limit your inventory space just to be jerks. It's like, it forces you to really think about what you are going to bring with you outside of the safe house. And even then, just the limited ammo. This is not Resident Evil, where you can just pick up crafting items from dead foes and then craft yourself more ammo. The ammo is limited. You have to make sure you spend your resources wisely. I think that's just something that naturally comes with the gameplay style. And again, they did make it an option that you can toggle in the menu, so it's not really much I could fault them for on it. And aside from that, I mean, it was still fun. It was still enjoyable regardless, which is the most important thing at the end of the day, right? But yeah, in a nutshell, fantastic game. It's a game that I'm probably going to be remembering for a really long time. And yeah, with that being said, thank you so much for watching and joining me on this really emotionally draining journey. And wherever you are, I wish you a good day, evening, or night. And stay safe, everyone.